Greetings and welcome back to Car Dealer Simulator. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In the end of the last video, we left off with a little bit of a cliffhanger. I don't want to disappoint you, but it's an email with a timer, and it's probably going to be a deal that I can make. So let's check it out and see. Mail, client, exclusive deal. Don't keep me waiting. All right. I looked at it already, all right? I looked at it already. Now, I didn't look at this, but I looked at it already, all right? Now, $96.16. If you hesitate, the price goes back to normal. So, I mean, we can try to see what that is for $9,600. I have it, of course. So, let's take a look. And it looks like it's in decent shape. It's for 15. I mean, I guess it's a kind of a decent deal, right? We could polish it up, get it up on the lot. We make money with it. That's really all that matters, I think. So let's go ahead and take that and bring it on over to our people. Yeah. Looks like there's actually some parking spaces right here. Kinda. It's just cracks in the concrete. Yeah. But I'll put it right here for now because we're gonna put it in here next. You're done. I can barely talk to you. There we go. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. So let's just take this and bring this over to the body shop to get that started. Huh? Right here. There we go. You should be an auto execute, right? So ready, set, go. Yep, there we are. And then the washing is done over here. Oh, everything is flowing smoothly now, isn't it? Kind of, yes. And now, of course, I need a lot more parts, and I need a lot more parts restored, including engines and things of that nature. So I'm going to tell you to do what you can, and then we need to get, a lot more parts going on here. This part right here is going to be a significant amount of my time now, is pretty much what I'm getting at here. So right there, go ahead and start it up, pop everything else over there. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of cars in here. Now, one of the things I've been wanting to do, right, is finish my project car, right? So if I take a look at my inventory, not going to tell me that. I want to take a look at my parts inventory, which I think I have to actually go all the way back to the warehouse. Right? I don't think so, right? The tablet should tell me this stuff, right? Employees, tutorials, vehicles, bank, car parts store. No? Supply house? No, that's just a shopping center. Had a couple of people, I guess, spoil some things for me. Just don't know why you guys have to do that, but I mean, I guess it's like it's a thing. You want to be helpful, and I guess that's just the way it is. Don't tell me about future features. Don't tell me about things like that. Let me wonder. Let me explore. It's the whole part of the game, man. That's why I do Let's Plays instead of rapidly, fast-paced editing dopamine videos, right? Like it's because I want to explore it, and I want to, experience it with you guys. Anyway. Apparently there's like a lockpick thing where you can pick people's cars and get stuff now. I guess that's not really in the spirit of the game, I don't think, in my opinion, but I guess we could explore that, I suppose, if you guys want to. It's again, it's just like a okay, I guess thing for me. Here we go. Put this in like this. There we are, and hopefully you just go to work on it. Yeah. So now we're gonna play Moving Car Simulator. Now, this one is basically done, right? I basically have this taken care of. We can put it on the lot now. Yep. All these things, shock absorbers, etc. Looks like they could use a little bit of fuel, and I don't have my own fuel, of course, set up because it's very low amount of value to me. It's a very low amount of value. I've had several people say things like, you should get the gas station upgrade, it's great. But I mean, the gas station upgrade itself is what, like $40,000, and then on top of that, you can't even use the fuel unless you get a $70,000 trailer, and so that's like 110 grand instead of, just, hey, there's a gas station just down the road, we fill it up. Now, eventually, it makes sense when you're moving and doing a lot of cars over and over again. Of course, it makes sense to have your own facilities, absolutely. But like in the early game, guys, come on. In the early game, there's better things to spend your money on. There's just better things to spend your money on, All right, so now we got everything here. Another thing that's been brought up, and this is actually a good point to bring up, because I have, if I demonstrate, without a doubt, that I'm unaware of something that is important, not an extra feature that's on the side like lockpicks, but like something that's important, then, it's good to point it out, right? And this one, apparently, crashing cars does make a difference now. Yeah. It apparently does mechanical damage to your components, and it'll make your car in actual worse shape. And that is why my truck on the way over there to get that other car crashed on me or crapped out and wasn't drivable. And then the other car that was not drivable that way. Apparently that's why that happened, you know? So, okay. Okay. So we'll drive a little more carefully now, yeah? I think I want to put this inside the showroom, though. This is going to be a showroom car. This is in great shape now. Let's make sure we get our... Oh, yeah, I already took the photos because, of course, I did. Okay, I'm on the ball like that, you know? Let's get this on here. Now, you are a pretty high-valued car, too, but you are not this one. This one is way above and beyond that value. So we should have the license plates replaced already. Tire pressure's good. Wash, polish, photos, etc. Now, getting a photo center upgrade, I could get just a little bit more for this car. But... I mean, this is already, you see, right? This is already just insanity right here. So we're going to post that, and then we're going to put that here. That car is going to be with us for quite a while. That's going to be quite a while before anyone buys that car. But when they do, oh boy, when they do, it'll be wonderful. So license plates fixed on all of these. Should be anyway. Yep, we're good to go. Okay, mechanical work is done here. That doesn't mean it's perfect. It just means that he did the best parts he could. And let's take a look at it. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I could sell it in this condition. I would be okay with that. I need to get the tire pressure stuff going. Tire pressure stuff can be done back here. That has value because we do it on every car pretty much, and it's right here, and it's very easy, and that's cool. And the best thing about that, of course, is it doesn't take an extra $70,000 trailer to use it. If there was a way for me to order a gas delivery, like, you know, essentially every gas station in the world does. They don't have their own giant fuel trucks, right? They get it delivered. If there was a way to do that, then I would use this. But like $70,000 for that trailer, when I have all that money for inventory instead, I just don't agree that there's I think that's not the best use of my money. That's all I'm saying, you know? Bring this in here, see if we can get this guy to fix this one up as best as you can. And then also, parts is not quite done yet, so we could do that a little bit better if I just waited for the parts. I think we can get you to go in here and get washed up. This is really flowing now, yeah? Things are going to start flowing a lot faster with help around here. Is this body work done? No, it is not. Oh, it's not drivable. I want that one for myself. Tire pressure for this one. I guess we're not doing another body. Not doing any more body work today? I think we're not doing any more body work today. I have a little bit of time until he goes home. Hey, how about this one? We just bought this one. It might need something. But we have a little bit more time. Like his shift isn't over yet, so we could just get him to do something, right? So here, have you work on this one, yeah? I don't know what else needs to be done on that. Looks like it's 15 seconds of work, so it's nothing really. Yeah, you're got a minute and 23 seconds. I should do this. Let me. Can I stop you? Is there any way to stop your job? Employees, workstation, unassigned. There it goes. Okay, so if I unassign you, pull this car out. I'm trying to like maximize her work hours, right? So if I pull that car out, put this one in because it doesn't have as much work to do, right? She should be able to finish this first and then I can get her on the other one. So if I go into my employees now and assign her here, I can then tell her to wash this car. Oh man, she has to do it through the full cycle, but all it needs is wax and polish. Oh. Well, all right. I mean, I probably could have just done it myself, you know? Maybe I should just do it myself. But if I'm going to do it myself, then I might as well just... it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. We'll wash it ourselves. No big deal. All right. Let's get this guy to work on what you can. Whatever you can fix, try it, right? We're going to eventually have a huge collection of parts, and we won't have to worry about... the main bottleneck will always be this machine. Put that in there, take things out, put things in there. There we go. And And then there are 2 customers waiting. All right, let's actually do the dealership thing, yeah? Got everybody else doing other jobs right now. Hey, yo, you want this car? 51, you're starting me at 31.8. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. A 37, I think I can probably do better than this guy. But if I can get you over 40, I think I'd be content. I can be content. 79K. And then you want to buy this for 50, way, like half of what I'm asking for it. Okay. We're at least a little higher now, but I think maybe you're not going to budge from this, are you? Yeah, you're not. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 2 more cars for sale there. Another one in there, of course. And then the car washing is going to be done here. These guys are going to clock out. You are done. Ooh, you are done. You are done. How did you finish in time? Hold on. You can do this anyway. Oh, pull it in there quick. What? Do it. I didn't tell her to auto execute before. There we go. All right. Good. Still ended up maximizing their time, yeah? Yeah. No body shop work to do. This car is good, and it's nice and clean now. So if I scan you, what kind of mechanical stuff do you need? Need some stuff installed, but otherwise it's pretty fine. We can get you in there too. Tomorrow, though, because his job is pretty big with that car. It's going to take him a bit. We're just going to back you in. And we'll get you set up for tomorrow, yeah? All right, now, as far as this $79,000, I'm thinking we get ourselves an engine, if I can, because I'm going to need another engine, I think. I don't have, where is it? A tablet. Yep. Yep. We're going to get there. Let's get a couple more engines. They're actually pretty damn cheap, you know? Like, I figured they'd be more expensive than that, but they're kind of not. Let's add these things to the cart. And then this can be how I get my other rust bucket done, right? Now, I said I wanted to do my rust bucket job personally, right? And I intend to do it personally. So it's right here, right? Everything about this car is replaced by yours truly. And that includes the body work and the washing. So I'm going to do all of this with this car. And if I don't like the color, I'm even going to repaint it. Actually, should probably check that because the color of the car... This is brown. This one is gray. I definitely want a new color. But like the engine needs replaced. Radiator's not even installed, so we'll do that too. And then clutch and everything. So I needed to order those parts. And those are on our way in from there. Let's get the tire pressure right in this car over here. There's just a lot to do in this game. Now there's just like so much to do. And I'm loving that, you know. I don't know what's with the cones, why they need to exist. It's just, I don't know, it's like an arbitrary obstruction that doesn't need to exist around these things, you know? All right, let's go ahead and do this. And this one should be 2.7. Good enough. Pop that out, pop it in there. Good enough. Go around this way so I don't have to deal with cones. Good enough. Although it could be exact, right? Is it gonna bug anyone? Yeah, you know what? That is technically closer. It's also much nicer, right? So we'll just leave that there. Oh, somebody else wants to buy a car? Maybe. Get the tire pressure right in this one. You know, there's a gas thing, maybe. There's also some mechanical stuff that isn't quite finished yet. We're going to be doing a lot of parts work overnight here. So let's just park this over by the mechanical workshop as well. We'll have our buddy take care of it in the morning. And then this one's all washed up too and ready to go. So now we have the truck, yep. So just some extra mechanical parts and stuff to replace. We don't have to do this with every vehicle. It actually gets kind of very difficult to do that until your parts machine is able to be, you know, constantly running. But I think they left an update, I thought, where you had a person you could hire to constantly refresh the parts. I don't remember if that was a thing or not. But we've got this in here too. Exhaust manifold's bad. Also, there's some exhaust holes, because he didn't replace the catalytic converter. So I could just go in and try to patch up the holes. that would be something I guess my dude doesn't do here, huh? Mechanics want to do things proper and true. They don't want to half-ass things. They don't want to do these half measures. It's like their reputation is on the line. But see, I don't have a reputation necessarily for following all the rules like that. I'm going to just do this, and then it won't have any holes in it anymore. We can get this on the lot, too. I'll take a picture of it and just pop it right here in the condition that it's in. I think that's a fine idea. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Very good. And then also just a quick little swap on that plate. We're good to go. Hi there. Yeah, so here's the thing. Your starting price, I'm a little worried about it. Not quite going the direction like I'd like you to go fast enough. Goodbye. I also think I didn't do this yet. So let's maybe punch this number down a little bit. Probably take 10K easy off the car. Pretty close. Yeah. This odometer is very forgiving. I got, what, 20% of the miles out of this thing? That's a pretty steep. Let's not go too crazy here. I'm gonna lose all that awesome progress. Okay, let's list it for sale. Got that right there. Let's go Phantom Thunder, and we bring this to about there. Let's say, seems good to me. I don't remember if I did the tire pressure or anything like that, but it's fine. 40,000 for that is fine. It's fine. Also, like, that car was this is the one we got for nine grand, right? I think is what we got this one for. This is the one that just pulled in. And so we've already added a pretty decent amount, I guess. Yeah, we bought it for 96.16, and all these things just fix it up, and then, you know, tire pressure or whatever, but in like one tire. Big deal. Okay, parts are delivered, right? So I'm gonna use. I like to use one of my vehicles to do that. It's just easier, I think, but let's take this one over there. I had my parts van from before, and it was actually working pretty well. I just pull the parts van up to here. This is how I ended up doing it. I don't think I showed that on camera, but this is how I ended up doing it. Multiple boxes, of course, makes this a much better example, but I just grab it, open the trunk, and put all the parts in the trunk. And apparently you aren't leaving. Did I... I don't have another box in here. I might have to reset cars, because that one seems a bit stuck. No, I bumped the pole. Now, if I bump the pole, I don't... Did we scan this car before? I'm not sure we actually scanned it, so I don't know if anything here is damaged. But, like, if you bump something right now, apparently it does damage to things, which is not something that existed before, right? And it's good. I want to experience these things myself, right? I want to experience these things. I don't need to be told these things. This is season 3, guys. Okay. We're going to go like that, and away you go. So it's just a constant management of stuff. Speaking of which, that management of stuff also extends to getting the stuff out of the trunk of this car. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put that in here. Extra parts for my my mechanics to mess with, but also the key here is that I can now get my project done. So that's this car, right? So we want to get this car. Now, do you have to have it lifted up to do the engine? Yeah, you get through the... I thought so. I just wasn't sure. So it's just like, hey, you know what? It's already up. Let's not lower it unless I know for sure. Yeah. But it makes sense, yeah, obviously. Okay, so now we can do engine work. So for this, I think it's been a long time since I've actually replaced an engine. Normally the radiator is here, but I don't think it's installed on this car, so we would want to place one. But we also just have the engine itself, which... Do we just remove it? I think you have to take the manifold off first. Okay. So we have to take the manifold off first. That means it's lifted up. I thought that, like, I'm trying to remember how it was, and I'm thinking, like, okay, there was a time when we were doing this, I thought it had to be in both situations. Like, I thought I had to have it lifted up in order to do the engine, but it's not for the engine directly. It's just that the manifold is attached to it, and that's why. So you get that detached, which I feel like you should be able to do this if you just take off the top screws and not take off this. But I guess I understand it's kind of still in the way. So we remove this first, right? Then we bring it down. Then we can pull it out of there. Yeah, so we just pull the engine out of the car, and then we say we want new engine. If I can get it. Yep, like that. So brand new engine installed on this thing. Looking pretty good. Let's pop a radiator on there as well. Nice. Get that screwed on. It's not attached very well. 4 screws. I guess it's 6. Yeah, they are going to make me... Oh, it's 5. Okay. I don't know. I don't work on cars, so I don't know. I guess it's there. And then the clutch was supposed to be a thing too. And I think I need to go in the disassemble for that. Let's get this torn out. Come on now. Yep, come on. I'm clicking. There it is. And then pull it out. Pull that out. And then we want to put a new one in. And then reattach the flywheel and screw it back in. There we go. Yep. And yes, I'm doing every screw on this car. If I want to have the pride of restoring this vehicle, I got to do it right. All right. I want to do it right. So I think we're done there. Let's lift it back up. And the game wants it in the air to do the manifold. So we'll do that. And right there. Let's get it on assemble mode and 100% manifold back in on the vehicle. I think you would want to attach this first and then this maybe, but I don't know. Again, the order of operations as you're working on an engine and is not something I am personally familiar with. So I helped rebuild. Rebuild is the wrong word, but like I tore it apart and put it back together. So I guess it's kind of rebuild a Mustang engine when I was in high school because I cracked my head gasket trying to make it to school on time in the winter. Didn't let it warm up in time. So we rebuilt that in my dad's garage. This is alive. It's alive. Now we just need it to look alive, yeah? So let's bring this thing back from death. Here we go. This is going to be so satisfying right here. This is what I'm... Foam? I'm in the body shop, sir. All right. Here we go. This is going to be so satisfying. Ready? Here we go. The whole car. We don't care about where the rust is. The rust is, you just gesture to all of him, you know? The whole car. And we're not going to use those silly yellow UIs either, because why? We can see it. We can see the visual difference. It's rusty or it's not. There it is. All around here. Ooh. Grind all that rust off. This is the kind of content people come to see right here. Car grinding simulator. I don't know what else to say. I'd be filling the airwaves if I'm talking, right? It's just get this whole thing, grind it away. There's just something satisfying about taking something that's, taking all the gunk on things, like pressure washer simulator, right? You guys played the pressure washer game? We talked about that in like the last playlist too, I think. Just something satisfying about, spraying away that dirt and revealing what's underneath. That's what we're doing here. Just bare metal is what's underneath on this thing. It's going to be a lot of power usage. I wonder what the power bill is on this. Probably should have paid the power bill and then checked it, but... Get it back here. Repair machine's done with its job. Need to make a habit of going over there and refreshing that as soon as it's done, basically every time. But in this case, I'm busy. Okay. Now I don't know why I'm scraping the spare tire, but that's also rusty. The spare tire cover is also rusty. Oh, we're going to replace that license plate too. That'll be like the cherry on top is what that's going to be. Right. Speaking of top, I think that's probably the thing I'm missing right now on this car. You have to get behind the tire too, by the way. It's a little weird when you're trying to wash it and stuff. Like you might like, what am I missing? You got to get behind this tire. But also, I think it's the top is the cherry on top is also the top is what I need to do. It's like lawnmower, you know, with the lines on your lawn. Come on, that's cool, right? That's nice. Now, question is, what did I miss? Because I might actually have to turn the UI on because it's telling me I still miss stuff. Maybe it's the front. Did I not grind the front enough? It's probably that. It's very close to completing. I just got to find the tiny little bits that I missed somewhere. Maybe it's underneath. Get low enough. Yeah, the bumper back here. Yeah. All right, that's got to be good enough. There it is. All right, now it's gonna take a while. The putty part's gonna take a while, but this is a full restore. We gotta show the whole thing here. Finally get my full restoration here. Let's just kind of do. It's so much. I mean, I wonder what this kind of thing would cost if we were going to do it. I mean, you wouldn't do it this way, would you? Would you do the body restoration like this? Grind the whole thing down, or would you just order new body parts from the manufacturer? I guess this is cheaper, isn't it? But I don't know if this is a more permanent way. I guess if you're just looking for a quick flip on the car, it's probably doesn't matter to you. But if you're an owner of the vehicle and you want things to last and be right, is this the process that you'd use here? You grind the whole thing down, put all this putty on it, and buff it out? I mean, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of experience working on things like this, doing restoration work like this, but I feel like this is probably not the process you would use. I feel like you'd just order new parts. Especially if you're a shop owner. Like, this is a lot of time. So you probably, want to spend your time on other things while you're just waiting for these parts to arrive, and then you can just pop the body panels off and put new ones on. I don't know if that's that simple or not, but I don't know. This might be something I would do. I guess I'm the kind of guy that I do what I'm good at, and then I let other people do what they're good at, and I'll pay you to do what you're good at. If it means I don't have to do the things I don't want to do. If I want to do it, it's different. But if I don't really want to do it and I'm not the best at it, well, I'm going to pay someone who is. And that's the kind of person I am. Maybe that's a different kind of person than you are, but I value my time too much. If I can spend time making videos, for example, instead of mowing my lawn, well, I'm going to do that. Make videos instead of mowing my lawn and pay someone else to mow the lawn. That kind of thing. Not to say I'm not good at that, but it's just I don't want to do it. How am I doing? Am I filling the airways enough without this music playing? We need like a radio in here. I'll put some more Otis on for this part, I think you probably have Otis playing this whole time. I'm just gonna not. I don't want to talk over top of him. He's probably got lyrics going on now. Some of his songs have lyrics. If it doesn't, I'll change to one that does now. I'll change to this song. This song I used to do for all my Kerbal Space Program videos. It's probably not really a vibe that you want for this type of thing. Yeah, you know what? I've changed my mind. We need a different vibe for this, don't we? Yeah, we need a different vibe. How about this vibe instead? This is probably a better vibe. I have no idea what song I chose, but I'm just trying to mix it up for me as the editor. What do you think, Charlie? Is past Charlie being a kind of a dick right now? Huh? Oh my gosh. Just trolling myself now, telling you to do things. Yeah. Play some clown music. No, I'm just kidding. Don't play clown music. Not at a moment like this. This is an important moment. I think I've covered pretty much the whole car in putty except for the top. So let's get up on top of it. There we go. All right, and then we just go like painting a wall, kind of. wax on, wax off. That's more circular motions, isn't it? Yeah. Painting a fence. Oh, that's washing a car. Yeah. Painting the fence is definitely the linear motion he had. Yeah. Thinking of the Karate Kid. You're gonna autocomplete on me, aren't you? All right, you can complete now. I'm good. Go ahead. There you go. All right. This part is way faster. Well, or if I don't right click anyway, this part is way faster. If it stays on the car, that would help too. Oh yeah. Get down. Front of the vehicle, right here. All right, now how many of you guys are watching this whole thing? And how many of you guys are skipping ahead in the video? I'm gonna ask. I think I should probably ask at the end of the project, because otherwise, you know, the skippers won't even hear the question. I'm gonna call them the skippers. That's what I'm gonna. The people who skip around in videos instead of watching my entire watch time. It's like I look at episode 1, and I know it's like an hour long. And I look at like the average watch time is 18 minutes. And I'm going, yeah, it's the 2 times speed people, 3 times speed people, the skippers who needed to have a YouTube short to be satisfied instead of the long video. Like, I mean, I think it actually looks pretty good with this white, honestly. Like, I would keep it this white color. But I know that if I paint it white, it's going to make it like a glossy, sort of metallic-y colored white. But we'll just get the paint on it now. So this is what the car is supposed to look like, okay? Supposedly, this is the color of this car. Just get around back here. I think the paint will autocomplete enough, so I don't need to get behind that spare tire. Just like that. I don't know. I think the matte white was actually a pretty cool color for this car. Very bright. Kind of a happy color. I don't know. The metallic is okay, but it's just, I don't know. Something about matte paint. It can be really good, like this white. But I'm not a fan of matte black. Matte black is like something that a lot of people like and do to their cars. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know. Matte black just feels. I want glossy black. I want like a metallic black. If you're gonna go black with it, I want to see that like glossy and shine. But other colors can work with the matte, I think. All right, there is our car, fully painted. Now it needs washed. So let's get that over into our bay right here. And we can start that process, huh? Bring on the foam. This is gonna be a fully restored car. What's it gonna be worth? You know, I gotta roll back the odometer and stuff. I don't know if I did that yet, but what's it gonna be worth? I'd ask you to leave your comments to like guess, but I'm gonna reveal it in this video. And I know you guys are just gonna wait until you know before you comment, so you can say you were right. I know your tricks. This isn't a live stream where you're gonna be like on the clock. I can see the timestamps, right? Nah. I'm gonna have edited comments. I got it right. I don't know. I'm just kind of filling the airwaves at this point. This is almost done. Done enough? Autocomplete? No? Not quite yet. Maybe underneath. Gotta get under it. Get the tires. The wheels. Oh, I gotta get behind. Right. Get behind this. Gotta shoot right behind it. No? Still not done? All right. I'm gonna have to use the UI. I don't want to, but you're gonna make me. All right. Where am I missing? Back there. Tire. That wheel. Yeah, these ones here, they're very picky. There's a lot of tiny little nooks and crannies, and it's pretty picky. So now we want to rinse the foam off with water. And it looks like it's half completed already. That's interesting. There we go. Nice foam. Obviously, you'd want to start. In this process, you would want to start at the top. But I'm thinking I don't even need to go to the top of the car because it kind of started me almost completed already, which is interesting. So I'm going to get the progress without actually doing the work here. Which for the rinsing is fine, but fine by me, yeah? Here we go. Get the autocomplete here, hopefully, in a second. There it goes. All the soap is off the car. It is indeed. Washed up, looking pretty good. Let's wax it. The car wash process. Somebody says that. Somebody in the comments said that this is their favorite part, is the washing process. And I gotta tell you, something about it, you know? Like, I think it's just the spraying pit, right? Like, when I'm doing the body shop work, I don't really do that in real life. When I do the mechanical stuff, I don't really do that in real life. It's just not me. It's just not what I'm interested in. But pressure washing, yeah, I do that all the time. So it's like, I feel like this is, maybe it's because I feel like it's me. You know, I can relate to the process. And now, the polish. Well, let's stay close enough for the thing to stay out. There we go. Now we get that polish. Let's go up on top of the car. Make sure we get the roof as well. Looks good. Come around to the other side. Get that whole front covered. Alrighty then. This is a sweet looking car. Now we have to figure out what color do we want this to actually be, because I'm not really interested in this gray. I think it's probably one of the least interesting colors you can make for a car is this gray color. So not really super interested in it. So I'm going to look for, I'm thinking something bright, something that stands out and says, this is me, you know? And maybe what we could even do is not sell this car yet. We can make this our personal vehicle for a little bit. You know, something I go get parts with and things like that. And then once we get to Reputation 10, start unlocking the up to you content, start being able to change the wheels and the upholstery and all that stuff. Now we start really getting into it, and we can see what a real rags to riches story on a car looks like in that way, you know? I already did the odometer on this thing. Okay, so final scan. Should be 100% across the board, right? It is. It needs some tire pressure work, but it's only worth 47. That's interesting. It must be because it's high miles. No, 1990. Yeah, it's an older model. That's why. That's okay. It doesn't need to be a $100,000 car like the one in the lobby. No, it doesn't have to be that. Which tire was it again that was like that? Can I see my last scan report? It's the, I guess it's all of them, but it's mostly the right rear, but it's basically all of them. So let's pull ourselves into here, get our tire pressure set. I think, yeah, I'm going to make this like a personal car. I go out and get parts and stuff in this thing for a little while. I think that's a pretty good thing to do. All right, let's grab this, and we will interact with you. You want to be 2.7. There we go. Exactamundo. And also, if I drive it poorly and I crash it, I'm going to have to fix it again, right? And we don't want to do that. So let's take good care of it, you know? Let's actually have one car that we can take really good care of. And I think the one that was abandoned, all rusted up on the side of the road is a great car to do that with right now, you know? There we go. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fully restore a rusted up car on the side of the road. Neat. And then again, as we get new features with Up to You later, I can go ahead and, you know, make this even better. So I'm going to park it in here. Just to keep it safe for now. Keep it out of the way. It's like my own personal vehicle back here. And then, of course, we're going to do this too. Boom, like that, yeah. So scanning, final scanning here. Shows everything exactly where it should be, yeah? 49,125. We go from 0, just found on the side of the road, to probably being able to get well over 55, 60, maybe even 60K for the car. Not going to bother putting fuel in it because we're going to drive it ourselves for a little while, so no big deal. But there it goes. I like that. All right, so I need to get a different car drivable. It's going to be this one, I think. Can I get you to help me with that, I guess? Let's just want to get that red car drivable before we so I can put it through the processes and stuff next time. Let's just kind of get you like this. There we go. Grab you, and I probably need this blue one out of the way to make it easier, but let's just test my driving skills, shall we? I did used to park cars for a living, so I should probably be able to do something like this. Yeah, that's not a big deal. That's easy. That one is actually not lined up. It turned red right before I let go of it. So let's bring that back. There we go. Drop it off there instead. Alrighty. And then we'll just kind of drop this trailer off over here somewhere. So like the whole thing where cars get more damaged if you hit things, that's going to make me drive a lot more careful, isn't it? It should, all right? Because that's going to cost me money if I drive like an idiot. Which is good. I want that in this game. I didn't know it existed in the game, but I want that in there. Again, I've read some change notes, but there's been a lot going on with this game over the last 6 to 8 months, and I don't read all of them. Plus, keep in mind, I'm also reading like change logs for a lot of other games at the same time. It's like I'm not just a car dealer simulator aficionado or anything, right? We're trying to do a variety of projects, doing voice work for several games. They're intro videos and like Star Miner and doing like the update videos for Big Ambitions and things like that. So I have other things I'm paying attention to. So this is all done, yeah? I did say I wanted this to be a different color. It's gray now, right? I did say I wanted it to be a different color. I've been trying to figure out what color it's supposed to be. For me, for now, we could try out a few different colors, Maybe we just try out a few different ones. I'm thinking something bright, something that stands out, like an orange. Or a blue, maybe I like blue. That's a nice, cool color. I'm kind of digging that. I don't know why I'm digging the green. Ooh, green, purple. I don't know what it is. Maybe I think I'm liking this blue. I'm going to try this blue for now. And if it, if it's like, hey, this blue is cool, but maybe we try a different color, then we'll try like an orange or a red or something else. I like brighter colors. Okay, so this car is not drivable because of the brake caliper in the left rear. And there's also a few other things that we could maybe fix up with this, but it's really just the brake caliper, I think, in the left rear that's being gone. It's causing it not to be drivable. And then there's a little bit going on with the exhaust manifold too. Either way, to replace the brake caliper in the... Sorry, which one was it? The left rear. Okay. The left rear is this side. So we're just going to swap this whole thing out. Then it should be drivable. I can hand it off to mechanic later, or body shop for now, kind of thing. Just like keep everybody busy. Keep cars. I don't need them in a specific order, right? Let's just put this in 52 in there for now. Yeah, 35. It's fine. It's going to get replaced anyway when I send it to the actual mechanic later, so it's fine. I don't even need to screw that in. The report also says there's 4 holes in the catalytic converter, and also the resonator is a 0%. I can fix that right now, so I should probably just do that. It's right here. It's pretty easy. Because if that, for whatever reason, breaks, then I don't have it, right? Again, I can put the 48 in. It's not a big deal. I can replace it with things later. It's fine. But if it breaks, then I lose the part. It goes to not installed. I'd rather have it at 0, pull it out, and that way I can at least repair it. 3% on the exhaust manifold. I think that'll be fine for now. The catalytic converter, we're just going to swap that out. So we're just going to go ahead and go to disassemble, and we're going to reassemble it with this 34 here. And that should be a 0. Yep. All right, there we go. So you should be drivable now. 7 a.m., so I want to get you back to that body shop. Get you back to the body shop. Ready for working on it right there. There we go. Somebody else also said it's easier to manage my employees from the computer. I disagree. If you're going to pay all your bills, then it is, yeah. And we are going to pay all our bills, so I guess, yes, it is. But if you're trying to, you know, do it to where you're not paying all your bills, then it's not, you know, because then you have to go through and find your worker salaries and go like this. And that's okay. That's pretty easy, right? But you have to come all the way to the computer to do that. But when you go to talk to them and their job, you're going to have, you're right there. You have to tell them to start working. It's an extra, you hit Y an extra time. It's not that hard. So it's whatever on that. Okay. So, this one is going to get worked on. It's already fully washed and stuff, right? I'm looking for a car that can get in the wash. I don't think I have one. These are both washed already too. I may not have anything for my car wash to do. So why don't we open up our tablet? And we're just going to unassign Karen for now. I can't put her in here, right? I need the office upgrade to put her in here to help with sales. Can I even do that? No, but I can do the underground garage. But that's just like car storage, and I don't have enough cars to need that right now. So the office level 4 is what I need in order to have somebody working in here, taking care of reception, repair machine upgrade, all the good things. This is reputation 10. So it's going to be a bit before we can get that, but it's nice for now. I got some cars on the lot ready to sell. We're not out of inventory or anything like that. And in a couple minutes, we're going to have mechanical start working on all of these cars. The repair machine is just not keeping up with me, so I'm gonna order more parts. You know, I need to keep a huge library of parts. It's just like a lot of repair, but I think I will order some more. We'll order a couple more engines, a couple more clutches, front shock absorbers. We'll get like, I don't know, 15 of those, maybe 15 of these, right? Just to keep these in stock. I want to keep a bunch of them in stock. We have, what, 500 storage space? We might as well use it, right? Keep the radiators. Yeah, it's all new parts. And you know what? I could even go to the junkyard right now. See if they have any good cars that I can restore, but also, you know, see if they have any cheaper parts too, all that. So we'll just add all of these to cart. I forgot I had to do that. I was like hitting the numbers, but not adding them to cart. There we go. There we go. I can't add these to cart. Why not? I skipped over those. Oh, I guess because it's too many. Yeah, 15. Trying to order 15. It's fine. We'll just go here. 24,000 bucks. We got a huge parts order delivery. I think that's a good thing to do. I'm just going to do it. It keeps me, you know, it's just going to keep everything flowing, and I'm all right with that. Having a huge library of parts where we can do this. Now, we don't necessarily need to put 100% parts in everything, right? We could do, you know, we could be more selective if I wanted. I could put like a 53 in there. I could put maybe this 33 can become a 70. So I don't have to repair as much. If it's a cheaper car, I can put like a lighter amount of parts in there. But this is micromanagement that, you know, it doesn't save me that much money. You know, like it's okay if we put, you know, suboptimal parts in certain cars, I guess. But, you know, I guess what this does is it really saves me the repair time, right? I don't have to go and repair all these parts, and I can repair the ones that are really damaged in that case. But yeah, we can put like, clear that, it's fine. This one is an engine. We could put a 40 engine in there instead. We've got the 61 radiator. That's probably fine. Right, so I can do like be a bit more selective with certain cars, I suppose, if they're not worth a lot. But if they're going to be worth a lot, if they're higher end cars, then yeah, we want to put the best parts possible in there, right? I'm looking for this. Yeah, there it is. I do kind of wish this was still black, though. Like the cover was still black, but it's fine. All right. That's looking good. Yeah? That's looking good. A 1990 Aurora Outlander forget what it's even called now. But we're going to put the parts that we just ordered in this. I don't think I have 100 storage space, though. This might not be as effective of a... Yeah, it's only got 40 in the trunk here. So not really all that effective for ordering a lot of parts, but it's okay. We're going to get it done anyway. This guy's going to stick around for a little while anyway. Ah, I'm going to keep hitting escape. I just know it. Different games, different controls. Don't have to do that. Here we go. Take this. There we go. And I think also we can put some of it on our person as well, right? So we can hold some of these parts in our inventory. Like that is good enough for now. I can't put any more really in there. So let's take these over to our warehouse. All right, I've parked in one of the most inconveniently possible spots. I'm just like trying to get you in the maximum amount in the way. All right, I don't think I want that. I'm just gonna park you back here for now. There we go. All right, let's pull this in. And yeah, this is why I wanted a parts van, is so I could do stuff like this. Just have the whole load from that delivery truck in the back of the van. All right, so we're gonna first dump all of these off there, and then we just kind of unload them and put them in, yeah? Also, we got this, so we could get these put back in. Let's get the bad parts put into the machine, start it back up. There we go. All right, so lots and lots of parts management now, which is a huge part of running a dealership anyway, is managing parts. The parts department is very, very important, so. We got 4 customers waiting on the lot. I think we should take a second and address that. See if we can get any potential sales here. Boy, how much are you willing to budge? Quite a bit, actually. This one might be a good sale opportunity. You went up quite a bit there. 22. Maybe if I give you some candy, will you come up to 23 or so? All right, 23, you can have it. You there. Hi. Yeah, so you're starting near market rate. I guess that's good as a start. You're up to 26.5 now. I like that. 27.7. Ooh, that's a pretty good jump there. Can I get you over 30? Yeah, you know, you can have that too. All right, you. So you're, again, close to market value at least on your first offer. That's pretty good. Let's see how much I can get you to... Ooh, can't get you to budge hardly at all there. There's a little bit of a jump, but it's not enough. I'm going to have you pass on that. Or I'm going to pass on you, I suppose. Dude, just give me the price I listed it for, right? Right? No, but, I mean... You're less than half of what I listed it for, which is justifiable. It's a good. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of crazy what I listed it for. 73.5. Okay. 77.4. 85.7. You know, maybe if you go over 90. If you go over 90, I think I would do it. Can I get you to come over 90?
Okay.
I'm going to pass. I think I can get 90K for that. Like I said, it's going to be a while before somebody actually buys that car. Not because they're not interested, but because I'm going to be... I got money, so I don't need a lot of money right now. I don't have anything to spend it on other than car parts and, well, cars, I suppose. Almost done. Load that in the car, and we are good to go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your delivery. Let's make sure we get this thing out of the way now. Just pull it off to the side for a second. And get him a new car to work on. How about this one right here? I want best parts in this one. So real easy one to talk to here. Just replace all 100% parts. There you go. And then you are done. Let's get this into the wash, but I'm going to actually flip it to where you are washing because I don't have any more body work to do. I mean, unless I put one of the junkers in there, you know, I could have... Oh my God, I can't turn this thing. It won't turn. Ah! They've done a really good job of making cars, you know. Yeah, not work very well there. So Bardic, we're going to unassign you there and then put you in the car wash instead. And we only have to pay 1 salary today. We're giving Karen a day off, yeah? Yeah, there you go. I don't think I need to auto-execute. It's just the only car that we're going to wash today anyway. I do need to get more inventory, but I'm kind of focused on other things. Speaking of which, this one I wanted to restore myself to. So I can get that, excuse me, I can get that into this bay here. But I think I'm going to use this bay just to get things drivable and then hand it off to him over here. I think that's the workflow. All right, so what's the situation here? What's going on here? Already washed and polished and all these things. We have some parts in there. We're not going to go... I mean, oh, the market value is fairly high. Maybe we could put a full restore on this. It's got 40,000 miles. It's not bad, actually. I think I could get enough value to put full parts in this one. Yeah, I think so. Let's put the tire pressure in right now so I don't have to do it later. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put this back in because this is a little bit higher value than I thought it was initially. And this is another one of those cars where I want to get up to you going because the wheels. All right. Now I get it. Classic OEM sort of. This is the spirit that they came up with. Yes, but I'm not a fan of these wheels. They too small for me. I want larger wheels, low pro tires is kind of where I'm thinking here. Or maybe not the low pro tires, but certainly larger wheels than these 18s ish that are on it. You are already good. You're probably the only tire that is. There we go. Let's pop this up. Oh, muscle car. Okay. I was like trying to figure out why the sedan. Oh, yeah, it's a muscle car. Gotcha. It's not a sedan anyway. It's got 2 doors. Right there. Yep, good. And then go on like this. Good to go. Okay. All the tires are good on this one. Probably should just use the scan and just know exactly which tire it is. But, you know. Somehow being lazy leads to more work. I don't know how that happens sometimes. I might need to put more tire pressure in that one too. So, all right, put the muscle car back in there. Let's do best parts for that. I think that's worth it. So we're gonna go replace all with best parts instead. And then we still have parts in this, but there's a customer waiting in the lobby. That one's the more important one. Are you gonna give me what I asked for it? No, but you're starting much higher than the last guy, so you're giving me hope. Let's try this. 93.7. Wow. Or 93.5 something. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm selling it to you. You're at almost 108. I mean, will you go 112? Mm-hmm. You're almost 110K. I'm selling that. Yeah. That's worth it. And you... All right. I mean, you're starting pretty close to my rate as well. 28, 29. I mean, I think if I can maybe see you over 35, then I would sell it. But I don't think you're going to get there. I could be wrong, though. You're almost there, honestly. Okay. Will you go 35?
Okay, I agree.
You didn't move it hardly at all. I'm fine with it. You know what? You can have that. It's cleared my lot. I have nothing else left to sell now. And I'm okay with that. That's fine. We have other things to do, yeah? $236,000 now. So I am content with that situation. Let's pull these pull these parts out of here. Pull new ones in. Put new ones in. Start it up. Yep. And then I want to take the parts, out of here and put them in storage too. So now we have a good collection of parts we can cycle through. And I think that's a good way to just do it. I mean, I know I could have gotten it cheaper by the junkyard and all that, but it takes a lot longer to do that because you don't have the right parts through there. And then you're still paying for the restoration. It's not like, you know, I buy a 50% part at the junkyard and maybe I get it half off. Okay, cool. But I'm going to pay for the electricity on this repair machine anyway. It is cheaper than buying a new part. I think it's still cheaper than buying a new part, but I can just cover the entire gamut of possibilities with the online orders, which reminds me, there is one other thing I didn't do in this. And we have all these here too, race batteries and all these different like racing radiators, I guess, you know. So there's a lot of different parts here. But I didn't go and get my shock absorbers and stuff that I couldn't buy before. So I want to get 15 of those added here. I want to get 15 of them added here too. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to buy like, I mean, kind of an unlimited amount I can buy here, I suppose. But whatever the limit is to my truck. So let's go 50 of these. So there's 80 things in my cart now. Okay, I'm going to buy a couple more rolls of this tape. I'm not using it very much. The fuses. So these are packs of 3. So if I buy 30 of each, I won't have enough. I'm not going to have enough to do that. But the ones I have less in my storage, I'm going to maybe focus on those first. So I don't have these, so I can get like 5 of those, and then maybe 1 of these or something, you know? I can't add it to the cart. So that's my full cart. I pay for that. I get another parts delivery that way. And then we could take a little trip. All right, let's take a little trip to the junkyard, see what they got. I think maybe I don't take my personal vehicle though, all right? If we're going to take a trip to the junkyard, we should take that. We should take the big truck because the big truck has the potential, of course, to haul things away. If I like what I see, I can haul it away, right? So you're done washing. That's nice. Thank you very much for that. I have to pay you for basically the full day, don't I? Or if I unstaff you now, do I not have to pay for the hours? Yeah, let's do that. And then you are now ready to rock and roll on the lot because you have the tire pressure and stuff done already. So let's just get you right over here. Take your pictures. Yep. There's an email. And license plate renewal. Bop. There we go. Deliveries arrived. That's the notification. License plate. Bop. Probably should check fuel on this. And now that I have... Okay, so now that I have $219,000, right? At this point in the game, now I'm seeing the merits of having fuel here. Now I have enough money to do that kind of thing. Didn't really before, but now I do. Now I have inventory and I have money. Now it makes sense to go get this, right? It's a timing thing. It's not about whether it's a good idea or not. I still think I should just not drive this. I'm gonna leave this. I should drive dealership cars. Yeah, I should drive dealership cars when I can drive dealership cars, right? I mean, we should just do that. And also, I didn't have anything in here for him to do, and I really shouldn't leave it that way. So let's get this truck in here. And yeah, replace everything, buddy. You're good. Okay, let's take this. I could go to the parts guy, but I'm going to instead go to the gas station. We're going to now buy the fuel trailer. $70,000 to be able to do this. But with this much money and having inventory, now it becomes a better experience because we're going to be filling up a lot of cars at once, and we have disposable income in that way. So it makes sense now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's just back this in, and we're going to pick up that in a second. So come in here, say, hi, how you doing? Yeah, good, good. So listen, I'm going to take and get some more packs of these things. And then, let's see, you have some fuses as well. That's neat. We can maybe get, you know, a few of these. That's nice. And a $70,000 fuel trailer as well, right? Using a larger pipe and appropriate openings at the fuel station to fill the trailer. Refuel vehicles directly from the trailer using the nozzle. The fuel will fill automatically. Okay, cool. Trailer has a storage compartment where you can carry, among other things, fuel cans. All right, well, not gonna bother with fuel cans, but all right. I mean, maybe it's worth it because if it's just gonna put it in the storage, then yeah, I suppose so. So I guess I'll get one of those too. Where is it? Right here. In your inventory, select the fuel and press the blah 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 blah. Yeah, I got it. You can fuel the canister when it's on the ground. Yep, holding the fuel in your hand, approach the vehicle to refill it. Got it. And I can put this. All I want to do is put this canister inside this storage compartment so that it's just always in there. That's it. That's all I'm going to do with that. Okay, let's get you hooked up. There we go. And I don't know which side it's on that side. So we want to go this way with it. Also, I think this vehicle could use a little bit of fuel. So I guess while we're here, we should do that too. Right? You're a little bit low as well. Just a little bit. I can top it off. I didn't look at the meter before I got out of the car. So it's just kind of like, whoops, I'll just scan it to find out. I probably could have just gotten back in the car to find out, but oh, in there. Gonna jump over top of that thing now. All right, fill this up. There we go. And then, yep. All right, now we can fill up this trailer. So let's come on over here. Trailer refueling. Doesn't adhere. The pipe to the ground inlet. Interact with the dispenser. Yep, I got that. Alrighty then. So we open the hatch, take our giant hose, stick it down there, and then we say, I want to fill it up. And then it ends up costing me, what, $1,000? More than $1,000? Okay, $813. That's not too bad, I guess. For what it's going to do for me, I guess that's not that bad. Cool, cool. Let's go. We will haul this back to our dealership. And then now we will have fuel on site as well as the air compressor, so we won't have to go back to that area all the time. It's really not that far away. I think in the early game, $70,000, that's quite a bit of inventory for you to fluctuate through or for you to use through, right? So I just feel like that's not the best usage of their money. But when you get to this stage of the game where you're starting to get quite a few cars moving through and, you know, you got air pressure and fuel for everything to consider with, well, okay, now we can start thinking about, you know, efficiency in our time a little bit more. Okay, so there is a toggle valve. So this is in. So that's what we want to do here. I think we'll start with tank 1, I suppose. I have 2 tanks now. So we'll fill that in. And it looks like it's leaving immediately. Indeed it is. Alrighty then. Now, can I see... Yeah, here we go. So I can see the readout on this. Is tank 1 the same size as the trailer? It looks like it. Maybe the trailer's bigger than the tank. It's possible. Let's hook it up to the other tank first. Hook it up to this one. Okay, so is it empty now? I think it's probably empty now. We'll close this hatch. Yep. And now we just have that. So now we can go and buy more fuel and have even more on site, right? So let's give this a quick turn. And we'll come on over and do that. But first, let's swap this in so he has something to do before the end of his shift. Almost. Oh yeah, this thing can't hardly steer that thing. Hey, go ahead and just do all of it. Thanks. Okay, let's put you over here for now. I think you're pretty good. You might need the tire pressure and stuff, so let's just wait. But I'm gonna go get more fuel from the gas station, and then you guys can come back for the next one, where I am gonna line up some additional inventory. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more cars lined up. We'll do some more deals, and we can get these. Get our employees back to work, because there's not a whole lot for them to do after that car's fixed, right? So come on back for the next one and see what kind of trouble we can get in there as we work our way towards Reputation 10 and getting most of the Up to You DLC stuff unlocked, all right? So thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.